feel like every time I do a makeup video now, it's a makeup fail video. Welcome back, guys. So if you can tell by the title, I am actually going to be following Doja Cat's guide to e-girl beauty. Now,
it's like my e-girl, like sickly look, where I look like I just woke up and blew my nose and I have pneumonia.
So I'm going to be recreating the look that Doja Cat demoed for Vogue magazine. I'll leave a link if you want to watch the full video and get her version of it, because today is definitely going to be my version of it. We have literally none of the same products, but I'm going to make it work as best as I can. So it's her, she does her makeup so completely different from anything that I've ever done with my makeup, and I'm excited to just see how it turns out. So I'm not doing any of her skincare routine. I gave myself a chemical pill yesterday, so I'm not even going to attempt all the steps that she put into it. Her skin's amazing, so maybe I should start doing that. I'm going to prep my skin with the matte Fix Plus.
With my makeup, I color correct.
So she starts by color correcting underneath her eyes. What I'm actually going to use is I'm going to mix this color corrector, which is their Pro Conceal, and then I'm going to mix it with this and then put it under my eyes. Dab it underneath my eye.
My foundation next, and I use Fenty, 2 pumps of that, but then I do it.
Today I'm going to use my Huda Beauty in Dulce de Leche.
I go over my eye, I go over my eyelashes, I don't go over my brows. So I put concealer. I use Fenty, so then I take it and I just make a little boat under my eye. And then I do a little soul patch, like a villain, like a Disney villain. And then I blend that out. Next step, this Laura Mercier powder is my daddy. So I go in with my sponge. So then I put that right on my cheeks, just in the center, because I don't like when this is shiny. Everything else can be shiny. And I make sure that all of this is blended under here, because I do have fine lines. It's fluffy eyeshadow brush, like a blending brush. And then I press it in here. And this makes it so that none of that fine line shit happens. And then I take this and I brush it, I flick it out like this. It kind of is. It's like a mini bake. Whatever's kind of left over, swirl that around and just put that down on my beauty blender, and I always contour with bronzer. Yeah, this is like every day for me. And I go under my lip, and this kind of creates like a shadow. And then I go under my chin. I take it down into like my nose, but I start from here, create that shadow. I blend this out. Next, I do my blush, and I just swirl it around, okay? I get a lot on there too, because I like a lot. Tap it off, and just work on the edges, and I bring my blush up. Because I like a high cheekbone, I just start packing it onto my nose, and I scrub it. I scrub my nose pretty much. I scrub it on the sides, I get under it, on the sides. Oops. And then I take a little bit onto my eyelids, because I watched an episode of this that Tinashe did, and she puts it on her eyelids. And I'm like, oh, word. And then I take my bronzer and I swirl it around. And I focus on my outer area because it just looks better on me.
The nose is killing me.
A bit, and I just pat it on my nose. And right on top, you can also, what's great is you can put liquid blush on top of powder.
Here's the scariest part. Me and Doja Cat, because we're best friends, we are best friends, but we have very different eyebrows. So she says she does like a line in the middle and then like pulls it out. Let me see.
I do my brows. I do like a little Spock, like a mini Spock brow. Just a little angly brush.
So I guess we create the Spock brow first, and then we shape the rest.
just flick that out. It's kind of like eyeliner to me. I put the powder over my brows. And I swear by this because I see girls with their brows and they'll do it and it'll be shiny and light will be reflecting off of their brows. It like deletes their brows. When you mattify them, it just looks more real. You get the color to come out. There is a brow there. Then I take my brush, I go under, over, and then I just start. After I do brows, I do my mascara, which is fire. It's like a cream highlight. I just put a little bit and I put it on my nose. I'll probably go over this with a little bit of the powder blush just to like match it back. So just a little bit, probably pounce it on top. Take a little bit more. I kind of work it upward and I focus on the part that I want it to highlight. Create an angle first. I like to create like a triangle, like a wing, suspend it and then connect it. Just make sure it gets on the brush. I dot and I love it.
So the faux freckle thing, I don't know where we're going with that because I don't have any product that makes faux freckles.
And it's so easy. And you just kind of put it down, leave some of them darker than the others. Sometimes I pink, press that down.
I just have dots on my forehead.
And it's like a peacocky sort of moment. It's like very blue at certain angles and very pink at others. And then boom. It's a little colorful moment. So for a lip, I can do like an ombre. So I take this sort of deep mauve and then feather that out a little bit. That's it. That's pretty much the Doja Cat look.
So that's it. Do I love it? There's things about it that I would adopt into like my makeup routine. Some things that I'm gonna, I really did like the eyebrow thing, mattifying the eyebrows. I really do like that. I'll probably adopt that to like my everyday thing. Definitely not gonna do the faux freckles. This is the best I've ever done my eyeliner. Here's the thing about the blush. Anyways, I hope you liked my video. Give the e-girl look a try. I don't know that I would go anywhere looking like this. I think the eyeshadow turned out pretty. I think I went a little too heavy with the blush on the eyes, but I still think it turned out okay. Let me know if there are any e-girls out there can give me some tips. Hit the like button, subscribe to my channel, follow me at Ugly Witty on Twitter and Instagram, listen to my podcast, Chicken Soup for the Hot Girl Soul. You can listen on Apple Podcasts and Spotify. Listen to my other podcast with my family called Real Sisters Podcast. The link will be in the description box. And yeah, I had fun as always with these silly videos and I hope you did too. Bye.